Hey guys, it's Lisa from To Create a Website, and today I'm going to talk to you about using forums, both to get help with your website and to use forums to then promote your website. And I got a question from a lady a couple weeks ago, and she wanted to know what I did to promote To Create a Website in the early days. How did I get traffic? And one of the things that I did was I used forums. And I'll talk about promoting your site in forums in a minute. But first of all, I want to talk to you guys, those of you guys who are just starting out. You are stuck, you're frustrated. I know that the number one problem of my viewers is traffic. A lot of you guys are just stuck on how to promote your site. You can't seem to get any traffic to make money with AdSense or whatever you're doing. So one thing you can do is join a forum using websitebabble.com as an example. Of course, I'm going to use my own forum plug. So one thing you can do is, for example, scroll down to, let's say, the general promotions topics forum, which is the traffic forum if you have questions about promoting your site. And, look through here. There's threads and threads and pages down here of topics on traffic. And a lot of the questions that I get via email are questions that can be answered right here in my forum. It's amazing how helpful it is to have a community of people around you when you are starting out. Because when I first started to create a website and didn't have the knowledge that I have today, I would have been lost without some of the popular forums like Webmaster Talk, Webmaster Forums, and all of the affiliate marketing and webmaster forums that are out there. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to start my own forum, because I knew how helpful it was to me in the beginning. So let's just take an example here of a thread. Someone wants to know, how does Facebook help my website? How many of you guys have wanted to know how to better promote your site using Facebook or any of the other social networking sites? Well, rather than just, wandering around the net trying to figure this out, why not join a forum? Get involved in discussion. You can get some great ideas and tips from other people who have done this before you. So, don't do this alone is basically what I'm saying. I mean, there's so many forums out there, not just mine, but a lot of webmaster forums out there that are very helpful, and you can have that community involvement that will help you learn. Now, when it comes to promoting your site in forums, one of the things you can do is look for forums that are related to your individual topic. So if you have a site related to music, then you can Google music forums and find various music forums and join them. And one thing that I used to do back in the early days when I first launched To Create a Website is I would go to forums related to my site, Webmaster Talk, Webmaster Forums, and I would look for topics that I had answers to. And I would reply and build up a profile on that forum. And once I started getting enough posts and people started to know who I was on that forum, I began getting private messages from people saying, hey, thanks so much for your help. I just went to your website. I bought Site Builder through your affiliate link and blah, 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 blah. This happened all the time. And back then, forum backlinks were a lot more influential with SEO. I'm not saying they aren't now. I mean, you definitely can still earn some quality backlinks posting in forums, but I don't think they are as effective as they were, 5-6 years ago. But it's not always about backlinks, guys. Some of you guys are so obsessed with SEO, backlinks, do follow. What about just building up a reputation and people clicking on your link just because they like your content? Forget about the SEO benefit. What about just becoming popular in forums that are related to your niche? That is a great way to start. And I know it's an old school tip, but it is still relevant today in 2010. I don't care how many different sites there are out there to promote your site. One thing that will never change is being useful is how you get popular. Being helpful, having quality, unique content. That is never going out of style. So let's say, for example, you have a website related to programming, JavaScript, CSS, and you want to promote it and you want to get some links. You want to get some exposure. You could come to my forum, look for the sub forum related to programming, which is right here. Click the forum. You can browse some of the threads, look for threads that have, questions maybe even related to your product or service that's in your SIG file, your signature, or just, semi-related posts. So let's just choose this one here, this question about JavaScript files. So Abdel had a question about converting JavaScript files. And Zomex, who I happen to know is my longtime faithful member, Jack. Hey Jack, what's going on? So Jack basically just responded to his question. No big deal, right? Well, the great thing about forums is that most forums will allow you to add a signature down here. And on my forum, I reward people when they get over a certain amount of posts, and they can add banners and graphics. Jack is not using a banner right now, but he's taking advantage of the extra space that I provide for people who have more posts, and he's promoting his site in his signature. Now, you might say, okay, big deal. How many clicks is he going to get from that? But as you can see up here, Jack has over 1,500 posts, and he's been a member for over a year, and his site is related to webmastering, web design. He's promoting his own hosting service. So this is a relevant forum for his niche. So he has over 1,500 threads throughout this forum linking back to his site. So what he does is, helps people, and he builds a positive profile over time. And this is one way you can build backlinks and just click traffic. I call click traffic. That's when somebody just clicks on your link just because you were helpful. If you do this over time, guys, set a goal. Find 3 or 4 forums that are related to the topic of your site. Build up a profile. Follow the rules. Don't spam the forum. I have a problem with spam, huge problem with spam on Website Babble. I have posting guidelines. I tell people that you can't create a thread just to promote your site. Please use your SIG file, blah, blah, blah. People still don't want to follow the rules, but that's okay, because there's a 3-letter word called ban that I make use of, and my moderators, we make use of, because I don't want this forum to become a playground for spam and people promoting their sites. I want it to be helpful for people who want to learn how to build and promote their websites. So that's all, guys. I just wanted to talk to you guys about the benefits of forums. Not only can you use them to learn, but you can also use them to promote your website. Yes, this is a very old school tip. I know a lot of you guys are looking for linking schemes and do follow links and all these social networking strategies. Those are all great and fine. But at the end of the day, good content, helpful people, unique information and all that, it never goes out of style. And one way to build a profile for your business, for your site, is to get an active profile on a forum that's related to your topic. It's an old school tactic, but it still works today. That's all I wanted to say. Talk to you guys later. Bye.